Cramathon! So this is the first day of the Cramathon. I started things off on an excellent foot by oversleeping. You'll notice how it's like completely light outside. This is all natural light. I have not yet turned on any lights in my house. I got up at like 6:30 and I was about to face the world. And then I was like, no, gonna go back to bed and sleep for another 2 hours, which I did. So now I have that sort of groggy, warm, bleh feeling that you get from doing that. It was bad. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. Hi, Nova. What's up? And today, unfortunately, I really have no time to lose because I forgot how long ushering in the city takes. Like, I'm gonna have to leave my home at 11 and I'm probably gonna get back at 6. So that's prime reading time that I'm losing. So my goal for today is to get through all of my short fiction. So Demon in the Woods, Witch of Duva, The Tailor, Cup of Salt Tears, and Yellow Wallpaper. I have no idea how long any of those are, so I don't know how feasible that is. They could be like 8 pages, they could be 40 pages. We'll find out. I could check right now, but I won't. Also, I did not actually go to Mount Holyoke, in case people are confused. I just have the sweatshirt anyway. And I also don't have a sweatshirt for William and Mary, which is the college that I actually went to. But I have a scarf that they gave me. And an update on the books that I'm currently reading. I'm on page 228 of 358 of Masquerade. And so I might take this into the city to read during the downtime. And I'm still working on the audiobook for Tenants of Wildfell Hall, which I've been doing since like October. So I'd really like to finish that, you know, this year. So I'm in chapter 47 and there's 53. So the end is definitely in sight. So let's start reading. That's maybe a little too much sun. Okay, I think the one ray of sun is just coming and hitting straight on my pale skin. Okay, this is what we got. So it's now 10:20. I have finished Demon in the Woods. It went faster than I thought it would because it said it was like 40 pages on Goodreads. It turns out more than half of those pages are a preview for Six of Crows. So I had this thing which has happened to me like a non-trivial number of times. It was also with Ender's Game and Tolstoy's Family Happiness, where like if something ends a lot sooner than it looks like it's going to end based on how many pages or minutes of audiobook there are. And so then I'm like, man, how are they gonna fill up the next like 20 pages? And like, oh, we don't. It's just over. So I still think that the Darkling is a massive douche. His mom is awesome though. And now moving on to the Witch of Duva, and maybe by then the sun will have moved, so it's not just right in my face. See, here is normal. Now we're in the car. Mom's here. She's driving. I do not vlog and drive. So I got like 2/3 of the way through The Witch of Duva. It's interesting. It's kind of Hansel and Gretel-y, but not. It doesn't just feel like I'm reading Hansel and Gretel. So now we're heading into the city. We're driving to the East Falls Church metro station so that I don't get queasy on the metro, which I do. And then it'll be lunchtime. And we're going to listen to, or at least I'm going to listen to, The Yellow Wallpaper. Do you want to listen to it with me? It's about 40 minutes. I haven't started it, so.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm not like jumping into the middle. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Have you read it before?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so we just had lunch. And now we're walking in DC. There's the Library of Congress. I love being a Washingtonian. There's cool stuff, like right here.
Yeah.
So we're going to Pericles, which is Shakespeare's most incestuous play, I think. Is there one that's more?
No, I think this is the winner. So
No, I think, okay, maybe Hamlet, if you're taking Hamlet's perspective that Claudius and Gertrude are now siblings, and you add in the fact that some scholars think that either Polonius or Laertes or both are trying to have sex with Ophelia. And this is why they don't like Hamlet, is because they're jealous of him.
well, you could do that, but it could also just be pretty classic brother-father protecting.
Uh-huh.
You
Okay.
The girl child.
So we're going with Pericles.
Pericles.
Most
And
incestuous.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler. It happens in the first scene. Also, it's Shakespeare. So. What do you think about spoilers for Shakespeare? Are any plays spoilable?
I don't think so. It
Yeah.
seems to me that,
I mean,
when they've been around 400 plus years.
Yeah. And they're called, like, it's Richard III's full title is The Tragical History of Richard III. So it kind of tells you.
Lays a lot out for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And even in Romeo and Juliet, like, the prologue says that they're going to die at the end.
Yeah.
So Shakespeare's audience was spoiled for that.
Well, and I sort of think, didn't many of the stories, didn't he
Oh yeah,
write
he
your
stole
stories?
basically everything. From like Commedia dell'arte plots or like his comedies I think are from Plautus and Terence and that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
so
Library of Congress, of course, famous for housing a Gutenberg Bible and several books bound in human skin.
the Gutenberg Bible, but also a handwritten Mainz Bible from the same time, which are actually displayed opposite each other. I think it's pretty cool to compare those. I did not know that they had books bound in human skin.
They do have them. They're not on display.
Good.
They're you have to take good care of them, I guess. Yeah. So, okay, how do I get you in the shot? There you are.
Okay.
Okay. So we finished Pericles. Mom liked it.
I did.
I thought it was fine. It doesn't help that the play is insane.
It's a crazy play.
There's too many characters. Do you know when this was published relative to Marlowe's Tamburlaine? Because this felt like Happy Tamburlaine, or possibly Tamburlaine is Sad Pericles. Because like all the kings, we go around, we see all the kings, the wife dies, except in this one not really. It was very
I don't know. We can certainly look it up as we're heading home. We can do that.
Oh, we got the Capitol. Is the scaffolding for cleaning or something else?
No, they're actually restoring it. There's a lot of
like sandblasting?
yeah, and fixing cracked wrought iron and stuff.
Yeah, we should maybe do that. Okay, back from Pericles. Mom and I managed to finish listening to the audiobook of The Yellow Wallpaper on the drive back from the metro station, and it was really good. It was everything I wanted it to be, 5 out of 5 stars. But other than that, I'm pretty far behind. I've gotten through that, I've gotten through Demon in the Woods, and that's it. I'm going to finish The Witch of Duva fairly soon, and then The Tailor is really short, and then I just need to get through A Cup of Salt Tears, and that is my goal for the day. I might even be able to start on the Blue is the Warmest Color, the graphic novel. But it's really hard to tell how long A Cup of Salt Tears is going to take me to read because it's published on a website, and so I can't really count by pages or by percentages like I can with an ebook. But I definitely think I can finish all of those things. It's 6 o'clock right now. I'm planning to upload this video or start editing this video at 8 o'clock. So I'll probably get some more done after uploading this video, which I'll tell you about in tomorrow's vlog. Okay, so it's now 8 o'clock. This is my final update for the night, and I have finished The Tailor, The Witch of Duva, and what was the other one? A Cup of Salt Tears. Which means that I have read 99 books this year, only one to go before we get to that magical round number. So Witch of Duva, I gave it like a high 4 out of 5. I'm not sure if it was an actual Russian fairy tale that Leigh Bardugo adapted or if she made it up herself, but either way, it had the right blend of the familiar and the new. The Tailor is actually not a Rabkin fairy tale. It is a sort of extra scene from Shadow and Bone from Genya's perspective. And I haven't read the second 2 books in the trilogy, so I don't know if the information in that story is revealed in those books, but if it's not, it's definitely required reading. You need to know what happens there. I did think it was a little bit longer than it needed to be, even at only like 18 pages. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. And then A Cup of Salt Tears by Isabel Yap. I just don't think that I got it It's about a woman. It's set in modern day in Japan, and it's about a woman whose husband is like dying in the hospital, and she's also sort of being stalked by a river monster. And I was kind of rolling with it until we got to the last paragraph when my questions still weren't answered, and I was just like, what? Why did she do that? So you may need to be more familiar with Japanese mythology in order to fully appreciate this. I gave it a 3 out of 5. And now I have started Blue is the Warmest Color. I'm on page 25, and so far, it's fine. I'm waiting to be impressed. I'd like to keep going with that tonight, but I don't think I'll finish it, both because I have another like 125 pages and because I want to have the camera ready for when I get to 100 books. So y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.